Hey, it's Jared with State of Tech, and today we're going to take a look at a replacement watch link bracelet for the Apple Watch. Now, this is not the Apple brand version that cost about $500. This one is available on Amazon from a company called MoKo for under $80, and it comes in a variety of different colors. So I have my Apple Watch here, which actually has another MoKo band on here, the replacement sport band from MoKo, which I'll talk about in another video you can find in the description below. But the reason that I went with different bands was because of the price. I mean, I wasn't really ready to spend $500 on a link bracelet, especially when I knew that there would be many times that I would prefer to have the sport bracelet on it because of going to the gym and stuff like that. I don't want to sweat into this bracelet. And, there's times when you would want a link bracelet. There's times when you would want a sport bracelet. So let's go ahead and get this on my Apple Watch so we can kind of take a look at it and I can give you my thoughts on it. So I have had this link bracelet for a little while. Let's go ahead and give me a little bit of extra working room here so I can get this guy on. Snaps right in, just like that. I've already sized it. I've been using this link bracelet for about a week. So let's go ahead and put this on my wrist. I mean, from the naked eye, you can't really tell a difference between this and the expensive bracelet from Apple. I have looked at the link bracelet from Apple. I've touched it. I haven't, owned one, but I have looked at it close enough to kind of be able to compare the difference. When I went in and went into Best Buy, our local Best Buy has a small Apple store inside of it, and we also have an Apple store here. But the Apple guy in Best Buy couldn't tell the difference by looking at it until I took the bracelet off. Once I took the bracelet off, you can kind of tell the difference just simply because it does have pinholes here for you to remove links to change the size, which is a little bit different than the Apple version. And then in here, there are these little kind of rubber, I can show you an example on this bracelet. There are these three little kind of rubber pieces that kind of hold it in. The center one actually snaps into place. And on this link bracelet, it's actually using like a rubber O-ring type material, which doesn't do too well if you take this bracelet on and off a whole bunch. If you put it on and leave it on, it's fine. And if you take it on and off a couple of times, it's fine. But if you're taking your link bracelet off quite often, then you may end up having issues with the with these kind of spacers or whatever you want to call them. The outer ones here are like a rubber O-ring material, and they've already kind of worn down a little bit on mine. And then the center one is a plastic snap that goes into place and locks into place in here. So I would assume that that's probably not the case on the $500 one, but I mean, for the price, you can't beat this, especially when most people can't tell by looking at it. It snaps into place. It's very secure on the Apple Watch. All the edges line up pretty much perfect, to the point where I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If I saw somebody wearing this watch, I would assume that they spent $1,000 on an Apple Watch and a link bracelet, because that's what this package right here would have cost, is $1,000 or $1,100 or something like that. But with my watch and this link bracelet that I paid like $80, I think $80 for on Amazon at the time of buying it, definitely a lot cheaper and gives me a lot more options to accessorize. I could get this in a couple of different colors because the price is so cheap. I picked up a white one and I actually kind of like the two-tone look, and we'll look at this one in another video. But I was pretty impressed with the quality. I mean, I haven't owned an Apple one, so I can't, say for sure what the difference is, but I have owned a lot of link style bracelets on watches, lots of watches that I've owned over the years, and this one is just as good of quality as any of them. So I think it's well worth it. It shows in the reviews that they have on Amazon. So check out the link in the description below this video to where you could pick this up. Last thing I want to say is that not all of these replacement bands are created equal. I have had a couple different ones here, and MoKo produces, I think, the best quality one. I bought another one from another company that didn't have any holes on the sides, which did kind of make it look a little cleaner, but that watch band was horrible. It was hard to get the links out. Still not a problem. Once you get it sized, that's fine. But the O-ring, the little rubber material here was kind of poking out. I mean, it looked gross. I had to cut it to make it fit. And even then, it was then loose. It wasn't a tight seal like it is with this MoKo band. So they're not all created equal. These are definitely not coming from the US. And so depending on how it was manufactured and what the person who decided to have these manufactured decided to pay, you're going to end up with quality issues. And I have seen these Link bracelets for as cheap as $39.99. But I recommend going with one from a reputable company like MoKo, who produces a lot of different watch bands, and I think that they have it figured out. So link is in the description below to this Link bracelet. I think it's fantastic. It definitely dresses up my Apple Watch and makes it look really nice. So if you're looking for a Link bracelet, definitely check out the one from MoKo. And if you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section below. Subscribe to our videos if you want to see more videos like this. And if you like this video, click on the like button and share it with a friend. Thanks so much for checking out this video on State of Tech. We'll see you next time.